The most important measure of time is duration or speed. The most important quality that you can develop with regard to time is a sense of urgency. A sense of urgency is the habit of moving fast when an opportunity presents itself to you. Develop a bias for action. Fast tempo is essential to success. All successful people not only work hard, but they work fast. Now, everyone must stay focused on reducing the amount of time that it takes to get the same results. Customers will pay dearly for anyone who can reduce the time needed to get them the products and services that they want. People will pay more for someone who can satisfy their needs faster than someone else. Especially when it comes to managing your time, when it comes to looking at what you should do on a day-to-day basis. Focus on results, not activities. You will always have too much to do in too little time. They say the average person has about 300 hours of projects to take care of right now, books to read, magazines, newspapers, projects at home, work, and everything else. The fact is, you will never get caught up. So what they have found, and this is one of the great secrets of time management, is that you only get your life under control to the degree to which you stop doing things. Let me repeat that. You stop doing things. Now, one of the things that you stop doing, well, the easiest way to set priorities and to determine this is to use the 80-20 rule. If you make a list of 10 things that you have to do each day, 2 of those items will be worth more than all the other 8 put together. The top 20% of activities account for 80% of your results. So you have to say to yourself, what are the 1 or 2 things on this list that are more important than anything else? And of all these things, if I could only do one thing before I was called out of town for a month, which one thing would I be sure to get done today? And that becomes your number 1 priority. Now, over the years, the ability to set priorities, and I have written books on time management. I've trained hundreds of thousands of people in time management. My audio and video programs on time management are in multiple languages worldwide. And everything comes down to one thing: selecting your most important task right now and starting on it right now, and then disciplining yourself to stay on it until it's done. If you make the mistake of trying to clear up small things first, you'll find out the small things multiply, and pretty soon you've spent your whole day doing little things. Sometimes people ask me, why am I so productive? How is it that I can write 4 books a year, give 100 talks, run free businesses, and do so much stuff? Volunteer, nature traveling all over the world? Well, the answer is my organization system. I began to study time management, and I've studied time management now for 15 years. I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on the subject. I've got libraries of books. I've been to countless courses. I've listened to all the audio cassettes. I've bought them used every time planner that's ever been made with regard to time management. And I found that there's a core element in time management, and it's the element of priorities. And I think that the ability to focus and concentration are the 2 keys to success in life. The ability to focus clearly and know exactly what it is you want to accomplish, and the ability to concentrate single-mindedly on accomplishing that one thing without diversion or distraction are the keys to success. It's the number 1 key to effectiveness, is to be able to sit down and look at your work and use the 80-20 rule. Say to yourself, which is the 20 of the number of things that I have to do that account for 80 of the number of things that I have to do that account for 80 of the value of my work, and always work on the top 20. You see, in life, there's never enough time to do everything, but there's always enough time to do the important things. Instead of doing what is fun and easy, which is what most people do, you know, they make a list of everything they have to do, and then they start at the bottom of the list and they work on the irrelevant things. At the end of the day, they haven't got anything done. Successful people, peak performers, concentrate on the top items. And remember, anything other than working on the top items on your list is a waste of your time. Time management is not just time management. Time management is life management. You can do anything you want with your life if you'll manage your time properly. We all have the same 24 hours a day and the ability to concentrate, to discipline yourself, to use willpower and perseverance to concentrate on one thing at a time is a quality of all success. Nothing great has ever been accomplished without the ability to concentrate single-mindedly on one thing at a time. Always concentrate on the best use of your time. There's probably no skill that's more closely correlated with success and achievement in every part of your life than the ability to manage your time well. It'll bring you to the attention of your superiors faster. It'll help you get more done in a shorter period of time. It'll make you feel better about yourself. It'll lead to faster promotions, higher status, greater pay, and everything. Time management is essential to your health as well. Not just your productivity, but you only feel good about yourself to the degree to which you feel you're in control of your time and your life. In fact, the major reason for stress in America is a feeling of being out of control, a feeling of having too much to do and too little time to do it in. Here's my favorite time management question, which I give to you for free. It's simply this. Before you start anything, ask yourself, what is the most valuable use of my time right now? Just make a list and say, what is the most valuable use of my time right now?
हर्षद मेहता स्कैम के बाद
Hi guys, warm welcome. Good morning to one and all present here in this training session. And today we will discuss how to be more productive, how to use your quality time to your things which you have taken very, very seriously and how you can achieve the most from it, especially pertaining to our Airbnb business, because a lot of people have joined Airbnb and they want to excel in this business also, but because of something or other, they are stuck. They are not moving fast and they are in the middle. They are at the beginning of this business and they feel and see that they are not getting the results. So what are the different causes for this? How we can overcome them and how we can really make this business working for all of us, including our team, ourselves, everyone else. So that's the very, very important thing. So let's discuss today and why a lot of people are still not able to capitalize in a big way in spite of the fact they have joined this business since, the beginning of the launch of this project, or maybe for last 6 months, 8 months, 7 months, 5 months, 9 months, they have been already into this project, but they are not been able to earn even 20, 30, 40, 50 BNBs also. So it's very sad and painful. So why and what they must do and why they are not able to get these results. So let's explore that thing first, because that is very, very important. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you one thing here. The biggest way to increase your productivity is to evaluate your performance. Evaluation is very, very important. Evaluation of your report card. We do remember that when we were studying in schools, we were getting our report card showing how fairly we have done in the different subjects, of that particular, session, the exams we had given, how fairly we have scored, and is there any room for improvement? So evaluation of our work, our performance in whatever field we are in is very, very important. And our scorecard is the mirror that shows us how we have been doing in that particular work. And it's no different in Airbnb, ladies and gentlemen. I would like you to please go back in your past and try to recollect that when did you join Airbnb? In fact, if you are not able to remember, please visit your dashboard. That will give you the exact date and time, your activation date. So since that your activation date, what you have achieved so far through Airbnb, why you joined Airbnb, what is your performance, how much is your income, and other achievements. Not only income, we are not here for the income, but we are also here for personal development, to know a lot of things, improve and score our learning areas, and of course to get name, fame, recognition. In order to do well, we need to develop our confidence, the communication skills. A lot of people are interested in developing their social circle. So financially, how well you have done socially, economically, and of course, professionally, personally, skill-wise, education-wise, you need to evaluate. But the first and foremost aspect is, of course, the monetary aspect. On monetary index, what is your score in Airbnb? That's important. And if you have not been doing fairly, reasonably well, then what are the different causes for it? So let's explore all those reasons, because, no matter how good the seeds are, no matter how best quality of manure, fertilizers you have, the best irrigation system you have, you are not going to get the best of your fruits, flowers, vegetables, cereals, grains out of your farming thing if the land is not appropriately done before sowing those seeds. The land is barren for years, and due to non-activity on that so-called land or plot, it is not suitable to do farming. Initially, what you have to do, you have to weed out all those unwanted wildfire, plants, grasses out of that field. And then you have to plow that field for a couple of times to put water on that field, and you have to manage and maintain and make that in appropriate condition to sow your seeds. Airbnb, our mind is that plot, the land, which is remained barren for years, because all of us have been trying our best to spend below our neck. Below our neck. We have been feeding ourselves. We have been wearing good clothes, wearing perfume, and a lot of other things. So we have been spending, not investing, our money, or most 95% money we have been spending on our bodies below the neck. And then above the neck is just 6 inches, more or less. On these 6 inches, which are very, very vital part of our body, which is controlling our whole activity, which is the fulcrum of your success and failure, we are not investing even a dime, pence, and penny on it. That's pity. And that's why most of us remain average. You need to invest more and more now onwards to develop your mind, to create that and instill that rich mindset, business mindset, so that you become more productive, you come into that more profitable zone, you become more successful, and it is only going to happen when you're going to invest your time, your money, your energy on developing your mind. That's really important. And evaluation of your work in Airbnb is the first step towards that thing. These are the small exercises today we are going to do that is going to tell you why you are still lagging behind in Airbnb. A lot of people who were not better than you in many ways, but they have been performing much better as compared to you. Why? Because they evaluated their work, their output. They took the disciplined approach towards Airbnb. They did not make any excuses. They learned how to do this business. Guys, I would like to tell you, it takes almost 4 to 5 years to become an engineer. It takes almost 9 to 10 years to become a good doctor. In any part of the world, you get degree of these, qualifications. It took a couple of years to train yourself as a pilot. And after attaining these degrees, you don't get paid. Still, after becoming engineer, after becoming doctor, after becoming pilot, teacher, professor, scientist, whatever field, lawyer you have chosen as a career in your life, after that also, the degree merely is not going to give you earning, salary, profits. After that also, you need to get yourself dressed well. After having your breakfast, you have to leave your office, your school, your college, your hospital, to the airport if you're working as a pilot to fly the plane. So you need to work 8, 10 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours, 15 hours, depending upon the kind of job you're in. And in Airbnb, you just started yourself as a beginner, upgraded yourself, let's say with Pioneer, Mentor, Champion. You have no knowledge about the business. You didn't learn anything how to do this business. You did not invest, in fact, 6 months, 3 months into this business, learning the business, and you are expecting a lot to come into your wallet on daily basis. A lot of BNBs you want to earn without working. How is it going to be possible? So this is the biggest reason for most of us, failure. Why a lot of people have not been doing well in Airbnb is because of this poor mindset. They have not yet understood how the business is really going to work for them. The good thing about Airbnb business is that this business does not demand and require big investment from your side. That's really the boon and blessing they have in this business. Secondly, there is no running operational cost here. You don't have to pay salary to your staff. You don't have to pay rental for your property you have hired to run your business. You don't have to pay electricity bill. You don't have to pay anything that can help and support you to move your business. If I talk about the traditional business, you all have smartphone with internet connection. That's the only thing, and that's the only thing we need really to run this business. Whether you live in your home, outside your home, in your office, at your friend's place, at your relative's place, you can still do this business. And you can work in this business 24/7. No specific time needed. No, all flexibility is here. But in spite of all this comfort, in spite of all these, good things, we are still lagging behind. Why? Because we have not yet understood this business. A lot of people think that they don't have time. The video I played was only on time management. When you don't have time, definitely you are not ever going to have money, because time is equal to money. People who say they don't have time, it means they will never ever going to have money, because they will run always from pillar to post to spend their time in earning more and more. They are not going to invest their time in that, because they will keep on spending time and they will keep on earning some money as salary. That's it. Salary means, with due respect to all the people who are working, I have no intention to hurt them, but salaries are never ever going to make you multi-millionaire or billionaire. Leaving apart the top CEOs of some tech platforms. That's a hard truth. Salary means slavery. You are here in this business job, joining others' business. You are helping others to fulfill their dreams by working hard for them. But here in this kind of business, Airbnb, it's your own business. And here you are working with people to help everyone's realize their goals and dreams. We are helping each other to, fulfill their dreams and goals. That's the difference. No competition here in this business. Every other traditional business do have competition. So evaluation is very much needed. You must evaluate today where you have been standing after completing 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, 8 months in Airbnb. What is your scorecard on in context of your earning, in context of your rank achievement, in context of your direct referral, in context of your team size? Have you ever been bothered to evaluate all these things? A normal small child also goes to a school. They do have exams to evaluate their learning knowledge for them to be promoted to the next grade. Evaluation is very, very important. Examinations are very, very important. So this is the first thing. Second thing, ladies and gentlemen, we are really scared of, making people join in Airbnb. You must have heard people telling you that I can invest, I can come as Titan, icon, legend, but please, for God's sake, don't tell me to put people. Don't tell me to bring in people. Don't tell me to add people. This is the biggest myth and misconception. I would like to make it clear today. Because these are unwanted weeds. If you're not going to clean, if you're not going to cut, definitely you're going to not be successful. These are unwanted weeds that have grown, based on your own experiences. So I would like to tell you today that you need to understand this. It is always said, Robert Kiyosaki has explained this very well long time back in his book. And he mentions in his book that your network is your net worth. And that's truth. That's fact. Show me anybody in this world, any individual who is filthy rich, having lots of money, first generation rich person, and who is not having a lot of people working for him, working with him. Either of these two conditions, working for him or working with him. Traditional business owners, they have people working for him. In a business like network marketing, affiliate marketing, Airbnb business model, people working with you. So you need people. Google has a lot of people working for them. Working for them. In fact, we users are also working for Google's because we are the datas for them. When you see YouTube video, when you search something on Google, you are increasing their user base by doing certain activities, and Google is being monetized. Google has been monetizing through our, those activities. That's their revenue model. So network is very much needed in this world. If you open a shop, showroom, factory, any outlet, you need customer, client to buy your product or services. Any business activities, any transaction somebody is doing, they are looking for people. And without people, nothing can be done. So this is the myth that people have, that they cannot add people into this kind of business. They can do all the tough thing, hard thing in their lives, but to enroll people into this kind of business, not this kind of business. Anywhere you have to enroll people. You have to enroll people. You have to bring in more and more people. Then only you can be successful. There is no shortcut towards this. And if you're not ready to coordinate, collaborate with people, if you're not ready to teaming up with people, if you're not willing to add more people, then definitely you be ready to remain average, mediocre, throughout your life. That's the very, very bitter truth. So every work we have been doing in our life, whether it's we are into job, we are into conventional business, we are into multi-level marketing, referral marketing, Ponzi, pyramid, or rain BNB kind system, everywhere you need to add people. You have to bring people. You have to introduce people. There is no escape from this. There's no escape from this. In fact, the school also need new students every year. Hospital patients, restaurant clients, offices clients. So in every sphere of your life, you need people. In fact, you are working in, let's say, any government job, and your nature of the work is public handling. A lot of people are coming to you, to your desk, to get their things done. You need people. Then only you are being hired there and you're being paid salary. So please understand one thing. If you're not going to service people, if you're not going to give some value addition to people, if you're not going to help people, if you're not going to bring in people, you are no good. You are nothing. So we need people. And one thing here I would like to add strongly today, we talk about internet network, Wi-Fi network. Suppose for 10 hours, you don't have access to your mobile network. You don't have access to your Wi-Fi network. You don't have access to your, mobile data network. What will happen? How would you feel about that? You will become restless. You will become that something is really missing big in your life. So when the network of your mobile phone, Wi-Fi, laptop, internet is not working, you become so restless. You become so uneasy feeling you have. But merely not having network in your mobile devices is going to put you in mode of despair, sadness. But you have no network in your life. You are not willing to create network. You are not having any network through which you can create a huge network. You have no problem. You have no discomfort. That's the pity part. And why? This is because you have not been trained the importance of having people in your life. If you don't have people, then definitely you are not going to be multimillionaire. You are not going to be rich and successful. You're not going to be very famous. You're not going to be acknowledged by many people. You're going to be an unknown person living in any city of your country, in this world, where very few people, merely your colleagues, your neighbors, your friends, relatives are just going to know you, no one else. It's a hard truth and fact. So we need to inculcate this habit. If you have not big connections, to increase and expand your network, people-wise. The more and more people will have connected with you, definitely you are going to be more successful. And it's not a wastage of time. It's really, you are bonding with people to create a human network. The biggest thing, human resource, is the biggest thing that is really going to make you rich, successful very easily. So try to work on this network part to increase your net worth in a big way. That's really important today. So stop giving this excuse from today onwards that you don't have people, people don't join you, you have exhausted with your people. All these are excuses. All these are excuses. you know many people. Even though you don't know many people, you are already on social media. So you have a lot of people contacts. You just need to work on them. So creating network is very must thing, and that's the only way to help you, achieve something really big in terms of money and in terms of other aspects. And in Rain since it is a community building system, so definitely you need people. In fact, every sphere of our lives, of anybody's life, is having the impact and, of people's presence. So try to be people magnet, ladies and gentlemen. And the best way to get things done in an appropriate and proper manner about this is to create list of people. Creating list is very important, because if you don't have people, if you have not made the list, if you have already started thinking in your mind that you don't have anybody to join with you, definitely it will be like that. You become what you think. You become exactly what you think. If you think you can be successful in this business, surely you are going to be very much successful. If you think you can't do this business, you are, you know, it's not a cup of tea. Definitely, you are absolutely right in this situation also, and definitely you are not going to work well, because you are what you are thinking. This is the, hard truth fact. And if you go through a book written by Napoleon Hill, The Magic of Thinking Big, it is very much clearly stated. He has done a lot of research work, and after his research work, he has concluded that you really become what you think. So start thinking big thing, positive thing, things which are possible, things which are impossible also. If you'll keep on thinking to, you know, achieving it, definitely sooner or later you will achieve it. So making a list is very much important. Secondly, a lot of people have this notion also that they don't have time and they don't prioritize their work. Priority is very, very important. See, these are the things that is really going to give you. These are the things that are really going to give you an edge over other people. If you are not going to prioritize your life, your to-do list on daily basis, which work needs to be given more time, more urgency, more importance on daily basis, where Airbnb in your to-do list every day. For me, it's the number one priority for me. And when you have given priority to something in your life, you will always find time for that thing. So you will have no excuse that you don't have time. You will always make time for that particular work. So start giving priority to Airbnb. So you need to have people, you need to have priority for Airbnb, and definitely the profit will come in big way. So that's the most important aspect we need to learn, we need to apply, we need to implement from today onwards, and start evaluating your performance on daily, weekly, and monthly basis. That is going to create big results for you. That is going to create a big results for you. See, we all know Airbnb is the best platform. It is highly money fetching, no risk liability, no scam we will ever have in Airbnb. But in spite of the fact we are struggling to create results, we are struggling to make big profits. Why? Because of all these stumbling blocks we have in our mind. And unless and until you clear your mind, you declutter your mind, you are not going to get big results. We always have this notion and obstacles that we don't have people. People will never join with me. They don't have time for this kind of business. They don't have money to join with higher ranks. They are pretty busy. We have assumed on our own way, in our own way, all these things. Somebody has told you and you accepted it, you believed it, without having the actual reasoning and logical explanation towards it. We are all very good salesmen. And if you're not going to change other people's mindset through your sales technique, the life is going to be very hard and miserable. We all are good salesmen. A lot of people you will see telling you, hey, I can't sell anything because I have not sold even a pen or paper or pencil in my life. But they forget that they are very good salesmen. Selling does not mean that you have to be employed as a salesman in some store, some showroom to sell their products. Selling are of two types. We have two different types of goods and objects. One is tangible, things which we can touch, feel, make use of, and the other one is intangible, things which we still can use it, but we cannot see, we cannot touch, we cannot feel, but that can be used. Services. We have been selling a lot of things on daily basis in our day-to-day lives. We have been selling to wives, to our children, to our parents, to our colleagues, to our neighbors, and those things are selling ideas. When you persuade somebody to do accordingly what you want them to do, you have sold your ideas to them. You persuaded them to buy your idea. No monetary transactions actually happened, but you have sold your product, your idea to them. Intangible selling. Intangible selling. So don't think and say next time onwards that you are not a good salesman. Your wife is willing to take you out for dinner and you are not in a mood. Somehow you convinced her that today, let's not do it. And she got agreed. You have sold your idea for not going out for dinner with your wife. She didn't pay you anything, but she bought your idea. That's the selling. Your child is asking for the ice cream, crying and creeping, and somehow you persuaded your child not to buy ice cream. You will get cold cough, the weather is not good, and your child stops crying and says, okay. So you have sold your idea not to buy ice cream this time. So selling, we have been doing, ladies and gentlemen, every day, every single moment, with strangers, with known, unknown people. So we all human beings are very good salesmen. But we don't realize the salesmanship skills we have. And same thing we have to apply here. And we are here to brush up that skills in you. You're not alone. We are here to give you that skill in a more potent way. So one thing is sure here, you need to develop certain skills. You must have heard a story about two friends who were woodcutters. They used to live in the same village, and every day at the same time, they used to visit to the forest to cut the woods. And there were two people named A and B. A always used to bring back a lot of woods as compared to the B. And while returning home one fine evening, B asked his friend A, we both, go out every day, same time to the forest and come back together. But while returning, you have always a bunch of, more cut woods as compared to I always carry. Why is this so? What is the reason behind this? Then A told B that when we take a break, you normally after eating food, you go to sleep. But what I do, I just take rest and I sharpen my axe. I sharpen my tool. And using that sharp tool, when I get up again, refreshed, I, cut more woods as compared to you because you have not been sharpening your tool. So, ladies and gentlemen, we must need to be productive. How? By sharpening our tools. And sharpening our tools here means learning a lot of new things, applying and implementing that thing. If A would have sharpened his tool, but would not have applied in cutting the woods, he definitely would not have cut more woods as compared to his friend B. So message here is very crystal clear, loud, that we need to sharpen our skills on daily basis. We need to become productive only when we need to learn things how to do, and we must need to practice it on daily basis. While starting this session, I told it took years for us to become engineer, doctor, pilot, professor, teacher, accountant, or any other field we wish to go into. And then also, we are being given trainings. We are being given trainings. Merely having a pilot degree will not let you fly a plane. You need to go rigorous training programs. After getting a job of doctor or professor, you're not being allowed to treat the patients immediately. You need to work under some specialized doctors as a junior doctor to learn how to talk with the patients, what, diagnosis, how we are going to make, how to prescribe medicines, and a lot of other stuff. So training is very, very integral and important part of any work we want to excel in. You have been selected for army. You need to do rigorous training on various areas. Then only you will be appointed as a permanent soldier. So we need to understand. And here in Rain BNB, we start with $3. We upgrade with Pioneer Mentor Champion. And we introduce not even 2 people also. And we start expecting a lot of BNB should always come into our wallet. Without having complete knowledge, learning, training, we need to have more and more incomes. My dear brothers, sisters present here, I would suggest you give at least this business 6 months to 12 months. 6 to 12 months. Give yourself at least 6 months to this business, following, attending the training sessions, learning and applying and implementing those informations, knowledge, and then you will see how big results you have been acquiring, getting from this platform. So this is the most important aspect. This is the actual reason. These are the actual reasons why people have not been doing well in this business, why they have been quitting, why they are giving up on this wonderful, amazing project. Because firstly, they have not yet understood what this project is all about. Secondly, they don't know how to work in this project because they have never ever attended regularly the training sessions on different topics and aspects. Thirdly, they did not work in this project because of all these first 2 reasons. And when you are not going to work, when you have no idea, knowledge, how you expect good results from that business? Suppose you try to become a lawyer. You studied law, you passed your exam, then you must join under some senior lawyer to learn the trade of that business you're in. How to behave, talk in front of the judges, how to study the different cases. So training is important. Merely having a law degree will not make you, become a good lawyer, and you will not get cases from people. People want to give cases to the best, experienced, knowledgeable lawyers. People want to visit to the good doctors, experienced doctors. So how many months of experience you have in Rain BNB? By just joining Rain BNB, it doesn't mean you have completed 6 months. You are 6 months or no. Your performance, how many surgeries you have made as a doctor, how many cases you have won as a lawyer. So, all these things are very much needed. How many BNBs you have earned, how many direct referrals you have made, what rank you are holding, what is your team size. That is going to count, my dear friends. People would like to work with successful people. People would like to work with successful people. If you are not successful, people will not join with you. If you are not successful, people will not, after joining with you also, they will not work with you. People would like to board in a running train, running bus, not on a standstill train and bus. That will never take you anywhere. So please try to understand this. You need to be crystal clear. You need to declutter your mind. You need to weed out all those unwanted thoughts, negative, experiences, the stumbling block things which are holding you back. And unless and until if you're going to clear these things, you're not going to be successful. So first thing from today onwards, start evaluating your performance on daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis is pertaining to Rain BNB. What you have done, how was your day today? How many meetings you have done today? How many new people you have spoken to? How many team members you have spoken to and trained them? How many registrations, upgradations happen in your team? Do you have idea about it? A business owner, good business owner have complete idea how many products his, shops people have bought from. Which product is in big demand? What are different stocks, inventories are available? New stocks to be, ordered. All these things. So do you have idea about all those things? A lot of people are not in touch with their direct referrals. They have no knowledge and idea how the team is doing well. They don't come for the Zoom meetings their team members conduct. They don't conduct any offline meetings. How the team will grow and perform? When you have just joined and not doing any activity, surely the results will also be zero. A lot of people who have been conducting online meetings, offline meetings, in touch with people, imparting knowledge about Rain BNB, their team is doing well. They are excited, motivated, inspired, and they are really upgrading their ranks, bringing in more people. So this is the business. You have to take actions on daily basis. You have to do activities on daily basis. Meetings, trainings, very important. Okay. So when you make someone join your direct referral, a lot of people complain that my direct referral is not coming for the meeting. My direct referral has not yet introduced his or her two people. He does not pick up my call, even though he started with Mentor Pioneer. Why? Because you have not shown him what this opportunity is all about. You being the sponsor have misfed your direct referral. You just wanted to introduce your two direct referrals just to keep getting benefits from the platform. You have done your two direct referrals. You thought you have done your criteria and you did not teach, share your two direct referrals what this business can do for them. So they are dead in business. Your team is not growing. You are not working. How you are expecting profits to come from this platform? A lot of people are experiencing this problem. And that's the reason they are not upgrading further. When no upgradations are happening, how you are going to earn rank upgrade bonus, recurring level bonus? So my dear friends, from today onwards, let's change the strategy. From today onwards, what you are supposed to do, in fact, if you have not done before, start practicing this strategy. Your direct referrals need to be told in the beginning, because this is a business which is all about creating excitement, curiosity in people. This is the business wherein the motivation does not come from external sources. This is a business wherein one can be successful by only having motivation from within. Tell your direct referral before making them join Rain BNB, give them a sheet of paper and ask them how much income they are looking to earn in next 12 months. How much income they want to make in next 1 year, and be silent. The person will be confused. because that particular person would not have ever thought that in next 12 months, how much he's going to earn. What is his goal? Maybe if he's earning, let's say, $1,000, $2,000 per month, would only think about maybe $12,000, $15,000, $20,000, not beyond that. And then you come and tell that person that if I tell you a way in which, I can help you earn at least $100,000 in next 1 year. At least $100,000 in next 1 year. How would you feel and react towards it? Definitely you will see the twinkling in your direct referral's eyes, but the person will still be very confused because he has not ever thought in his dream that he might land up earning $100,000 in a year's time. And that doesn't require big investment. That doesn't require any running operational cost in this business. So he will be definitely overwhelmed. And then somebody would answer you, reply you, most of the people won't. And then you say, yes, I mean it. I can help you with surety and guarantee, earning $100,000 if you follow the system I share with you, I show you in this business. And the system is pretty simple. I am not telling you to go all out and break the stone in 40-degree temperature or 50-degree temperature or minus 10-degree temperature. The work is so easy. You can work here right from the comfort of your home, maybe from your office or from anywhere else. What you need to do, you need to attend 30 days, 1-hour training sessions. 1-hour training sessions. For 30 days. It is said through research, it's been proved. If you continue to do something for continuously, regularly 21 days, it becomes and turn out to be as a habit. Here I'm telling you, tell your direct referral, talking to all these things which I have shared with you, just do the 30 days trading session that is going to for 1 hour. And this is complimentary, free of cost, my dear friend. That comes with your rank package upgrade. And this will make you become the best version of yourself. This will make you learn how to do this business, what this business is all about, how you can make in millions from this business. Would you mind attending that? The person will say, no. He will love to attend that. So take that commitment, take this commitment and tell that person that if you're free and ready to work full-time, must invest 8 to 10 hours working with me in this business. Maybe in 6 months' time, this target we can achieve together. If you're working part-time, must ready to invest 3 to 4 hours daily on this business. I can assure you, within 1 year, you can have at least $100,000 from this platform, 3 to 4 hours. And what you need to do, attend the training sessions, learn the stuff, and keep applying and implementing. And then you tell that person to start creating list. Make a list. Make a list of people who are known to you, unknown to you. Don't judge, prejudge, think that this person will join, that person won't join. Don't make those, pre-assumptions. Just create a list. Names, contact numbers. That's it. And after creating a list, like tomorrow you're going to have a birthday party for your child. What do? You create a guest list. Whom you're going to invite. Whom you're going to invite. When we have functions, marriages, in family, we make a guest list. Whom we are going to invite. If you invite, let's say 100 people, all those 100 people turn for your invitation? No. Most of them will come, some of them might miss, maybe because of some pre-engagement, some accidental stuff. Not everyone is going to join. Not everyone is going to join and come for your function. So as here in RainBnB, after creating a list, not everyone will be invited. And even though you invite them, not everyone will come and join with you. No worries. Creating a list, you must shortlist people from that list. Make a shorter list based on certain parameters. And those are ambition level, trust factor, rapport with you, how fairly they have been doing their lives. Do they want some extra source of income? Are families looking to buy some house, big cars, things like that? People who are having this kind of ambition level, trust factor with you, shortlist those people. And after shortlisting, please ignore my spelling mistake. There's some problem in my keyboard of my laptop. When I press that button, sometimes it gets typed twice, thrice. Sometimes that letter is not getting, typed. So that's why. So ignore my spelling mistakes. So all I wanted to tell you, after making a list, shortlist people out of that list. And then start doing happy calling. Invitation is an art. Invitation is an art, my dear friends. You cannot master it in one day. As and when you will start coming for meetings, training, you will start working with us. We will equip and empower you how to invite people. How to invite people. And through that invitation, you can get results 70 to 80% conversion. If you talk to 10 people, 7 to 8 people will definitely join with you. Because we empower you, equip you in such a way and fashion, you really hit the hot buttons and press the hot buttons, which will excite, which will make people, really join with you. So happy calling is the one way to prepare your prospect to be invited for this kind of business. Okay, maybe next session, I will elaborate more on the happy calling. You will come to know what is going on in your prospect's life. Is it the right time to invite that prospect for this business? Otherwise, if you invite anybody and everybody just like that, without doing your homework, most of the people won't turn up, even though they come, or they will left in between during the presentation. They will not listen to the presentation fully, see the presentation completely. And if some of them will still get time to go through the whole presentation, most of them out of those people will give you excuses and they will tell, okay, let me think it over, let me discuss with my spouse, and this problem, that problem, I don't have money, I don't have people, I have worked earlier in some other project, but that didn't work, all projects something similar to this only, so I'm not interested, I'm so sorry, this and that, they will give you all crap excuses. So if you're not going to work, seriously, smartly, then definitely you're going to have a lot of rejections, and those rejections are going to make you very weak. It will, demotivate and discourage you to leave this business, to quit this business, and you will start believing the same way your unhappy prospects, whom you did not, on whom you did not do the proper research and work, and you just at randomly invited them. So they are just people who were not actually been invited for this kind of business, because RainBnB is for everyone, but not everybody in this world is for RainBnB. Please understand this. RainBnB business is for one and all across the world, but not everybody living in this world can do RainBnB for RainBnB. Okay, so we need to judge people by creating lists. We should not prejudge, but we need to analyze, we need to see their mindset, the people who are known to us. Sometimes you invite a stranger and they will join with you. This business is very unpredictable. Sometimes you will notice that person on whom you were banking a lot, that if this person comes and joins with me, oh my goodness, he will create a big community and he will earn more and more and will make me earn also the most. But it will happen other way around. And that person will not do anything. And sometimes the person with whom you were having the least expectation, the person will join instantly, quickly, and will come with a bigger package and will really, create a big network here. This has happened to me several times in the last 25 years. So you can't prejudge here anything and everything. So that's why we say that make a list, shortlist your list, do happy calling, invite your people based on that happy calling, and you will see a lot of people joining with you. Those who will join with you, some of them will be very, very seriously working with you. Some of them will quit and leave. Some of them will work for some time and then will leave. So this business, not everyone is going to be retained with you forever. But you need only very few selected, some people who can make you rich. They themselves can be very successful and rich using this business. Like I always say, not everyone in this world has bought Apple iPhone, iPad, Macintosh, laptop, but still Apple is a more than $2 trillion company. Apple is not eyeing everyone to buy their products. They want only few people to buy their products. That's it. And they have become much bigger platform, as much bigger than Google and Facebook also. So you need only few people. So don't be worried about when people say no to you, when people join with you and they don't work with still in Airbnb. Some of you will find a lot of people working with you, looking for you. But in order to get this kind of people, you need to be in the business. You need to be active. You need to be consistent. You need to be disciplined. You need to keep working in Airbnb. A lot of people get discouraged, demotivated. When I joined 7th August 2024, a lot of people joined with me on the first day. They were first movers, but many of them really quit within 2 to 3 months' time. They are still wandering here and there, earning nothing. And here I have earned over 850 plus BNB. Leaving those people, when I saw them leaving this platform, I did not get demotivated. I did not get discouraged. They told me that this platform does not going to pay me much, but I proved them wrong. It's not only me. A lot of other people proved them wrong. So you need to have the confidence, the trust level, the factor that can really make you work and believe into this project. Airbnb is a miraculous project, no doubt about it. But it is highly manufacturing also, but it's only going to pay you provided you have the conviction, you have the confidence, you have the consistency. Consistency is going to pay you. Let me prove you something interestingly, scientifically. Ladies and gentlemen, you must have heard this saying, if you continue to do the same thing which you have been doing for years, you will continue to get the same results you have been getting for years. And I would like to prove this with this calculation. If you multiply 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1 365 times, what result you're going to get is only 1. If you continue to do the same thing every day for next 365 days, 1 year, you will continue to get the same results which you have been getting in last 365 days. Mathematically proven. But if you increase your productivity, if you increase your activity by merely just marginally 1% every day, if I tell you I'll give you $1, if I tell you I will give you, just a second, $1 or $1.01, is there any difference? Not my 1% is very small amount. 1 cent, $1 and $1, 1 cent. Not much difference, not much difference. It won't affect you. But if you will add 1% into this, and if you'll keep on increasing your activity, your interest, your effort, 1% more, and if you multiply this 1.01 multiplied by 1.01, 1.01 multiplied by 1.01, how many times? 365 times. 365 times. What is the result you are going to get? Mind-blowing. It is going to give you 39 times approximately more better results. 39 times almost. So the marginal increment in activity actions by just 1% is going to give you 39 times more results. So you become 39 times much better. You make 39 times more profits if you'll continue to do the same thing as compared to you increase your activity by just merely 1%. So mathematically, it's been proven, and scientifically, theoretically, and in reality also, it's been proven. So you need to be consistent. You need to be disciplined. You need to be punctual. You need to have perseverance. You need to be very, very crystal clear. Don't get distracted. Distractions are everywhere. If you will get distracted, if you will get discouraged, if you will listen to naysayers, if you will surround yourself with negative people, not having belief in Rain BNB, they will try their best not making you work in Rain BNB because they want you to be like themselves. They are losers. They are not earning well. They are not growing. They will like you to be with them. If you will start earning well, they will feel jealous of you. So get those people out of your life. Surround yourself. Be in the company of positive people, result-oriented people, productive people, active people. These are the demands that we must have, and we must train our brain to work accordingly. If you're not going to train your brain, you become either the master of your brain or the slave of your brain. And accordingly, you will become exactly the same. If you're going to master your brain, to make it think the way you want it to work. So exactly, we all have 24 hours. We all know this. How effectively, productively we make use of this 24 hours is really going to decide the person we are going to be in future. And we are so privileged and fortunate to have Rain BNB in our life, which can really become a big impact and transformation. So it's important to make use of this opportunity, to passionate about this work. It's time to go all out and leave no stones unturned. We must do each and everything what we have not done before. We must knock our neighbors. We must knock all our friends, relatives, our colleagues. What worst maximum could happen? They will not join. No worries. If you're not approaching them, they are still not joining. So why not to have that not joining by just approaching them? At least you will come to know whether they have accepted your invitation or not. If you're not approaching them, maybe because of shame, maybe because of hindrances, your, other reasons, you're not doing good to yourself. You're not doing good to your people. Because who knows, if the person will join and will start earning well, the person will be yours forever. Because you have made a big difference in that person's life by offering this opportunity. And guys, we are into a business. We are selling that product which no one will say no to you. You know what we are selling? We are selling dreams to be fulfilled. We are selling goals to be achieved. We are selling a product that everyone really wants in their life, and that is M for money. We are selling money in the form of BNB, which no one will say no. If you will make them know, KNOW, know about this project. But definitely you are going to listen to this no and oh no when you are not going to give the proper knowledge to let them know about Rain BNB. So there is a big difference between this no and this no. Let your people know fully, completely what this platform can do. You will never ever say and no. You will never ever hear and no from them. But definitely, if you will not make them know about this project completely, you will always have this and no from them. So I think I have spoken a lot today. I'm sure the session would have given you the idea, the concept that how and why you must take this project seriously and which way you must work. Let's summarize. You need to have a proper evaluation. You need to have on daily basis. You need to give priority to this platform. Don't just come for the training meetings. It's not going to give you any benefit. You are just sheer wastage of time you're making. Start making use of your time productively. Come for meetings and trainings. Go through the recorded video lectures of all the meetings if you are not able to attend the live meetings. Make use of that training programs. Apply and implement those information. Be in touch with your seniors, your sponsors. The onus is on sponsor and uplines to train their teams to help them, know which way this business can really make them earn a lot of money. Don't make anyone and everyone join like this, just merely to complete your 2 people criteria. No, that's not the good stuff. If you are going to make anybody join, then definitely you are going to be in trouble. You need to be very selective. You need to elect your people. Those people need to qualify to become your business partner. Can you make anybody your business partner in your traditional business wherein $20,000 worth of investment is required? Which kind of partner you will, look for? What kind of people you will partner with? I'm sure the person who is going to at least invest 50% of the project cost, at least $10,000, or maybe the cost is $10,000, $5,000. The person who is willing to work with you with the same momentum, motto, objective, same amount of time the person is willing to invest, having the same frequency level, temperament, only that person you would like to make your business partner. So why not here in Airbnb, guys? Why we bring in any Tom, Harry, Jerry here just to have 2 direct referrals? This is where we are making blunders. In fact, this is not the blunders. This is crime we are doing to ourselves. Why this crime? Because we have no knowledge how to do this business. If you don't know how to follow the traffic rules or any protocols in different country you visit to, definitely you will not follow it. And it's your problem, because visiting another country means you need to know the rules and regulations of that country before you do something. So if you have entered into Airbnb, definitely you must know the do's and don'ts here. And the onus is on sponsor. The direct referral whom you are recruiting are just like your children. You cannot give this excuse that my team is not coming for meetings. A lot of leaders and team members say, hey, I just shared the link in the WhatsApp group, Telegram group, but they are not interested to come for the meeting. They are not interested to make money. They want to invest in some ROI project and they want to enjoy income without working. And this is where the problem is. When your children will not like to study, will you leave them like that? When your children are not willing to eat proper, healthy and hygienic foods, will you allow them to eat every day or 3 times junk food? No. You will scold, you will make them understand, you will sit with them, you will train them, you will show them the video message that these things are not good for you. And we love you as your parents. We want you to be healthy. We want you to become a good student. And you will do your best to, raise your children in that best possible ways. Guys, our downlines, no matter how old they are, how educated they are or not, they are just like our children. They have no idea about this business. And we must act as parents with our downlines. We must need to sometimes pamper them, educate them, make them understand, chide them, scold them also. Many times I scold my downlines who are very close to me when they make some mistakes, because my intention is not to hurt them. But, there is a saying, when you have been telling something repeatedly and your children are not following, then definitely you have to be strict with them for their benefits. So, take charge of your team, take control of your team. Your team is as good as you. If you are going to do, that, what should I say? I'm not finding the exact right word. If you will be lenient in your approach towards your team, definitely your team is going to be in a very different direction. And it will be difficult for them to achieve what they have really want through this business. So you need to be very, very productive. You need to be very, very, as a good parents, you must take care of your downlines. You must teach them everything right from the basic, from the day one. And when you will keep practicing with them, definitely many of them will start following you soon. They will understand how big this business can be for them, how productive, how big money fetching this platform is for them. So you need to, right from list making, shortlisting people, making and doing happy calling, objections handling, excuses handling, all these things you need to tell. And if you're not competent, invite them for the meetings and trainings. Show them, tell them the benefits of attending the training programs. It's not only going to be helpful in RainBNB, but in other parts of your life also. A lot of things I developed working in network marketing, and that helped me in other spheres of my life also. My communication skills got developed. I was not being able to speak well in English. Let me tell you the truth. I come from a place where Hindi is the main language. I studied 10th grade in Hindi medium school. Learning Hindi is just like a person living in Germany speaks German. Not very much familiar and acquainted with English. Russian, speak Russian. Chinese, speak Chinese. Israeli speak Hebrews. So I, living in India, well versed with Hindi. English, I used to understand, but not very colloquially, I was able to deliver. Because of the networking career, I developed this skill in due course. That's the big advantage. I was very, very weak and, poor speaker. If I were made to stand in front of 10 people and I was being told to speak, my feet were shivering. I was not able to deliver. But because of my networking career, I developed that skill as well. I can speak in front of 10,000 people also, live. I've done it before. So a lot of things. I made a lot of social connections across the world because of networking business. Which business can give you this kind of, I earn a lot of money. I develop relationship with people across the world. I, learn a lot of personal development. I made achievement in that way. That's why I tell that you grow personally, professionally, monetarily, socially. You get a lot of blessings. You get a lot of peace, happiness. Which business, which job in this world can give you? Ladies and gentlemen, show me. And no scam here. No fear. You can have a very good night's sleep because you have not put your 10,000, 20,000 hard-earned money, dollar. You have not made someone invest $50,000, $20,000, $5,000. And tomorrow when you wake up, the system is gone. RainBNB is not that business. So thank you so much for your time today. If you have any questions, let's have some Q&A. Yes, guys, any questions related to RainBNB compensation plan? Referral bonus, recurring level bonus. Yes, Vinny, unmute yourself. Good evening.
Good evening, KK, and good evening to all our business partners here with us tonight. With me, it's not a question, KK, but just to say thank you so much for all the training sessions that we receive from you. And to my partners that are here with us tonight, leaders, let's capitalize on training sessions like this. By capitalizing, I mean our partners should be with us in the training sessions. And those that are not with us, we take the training sessions to them through recordings that we get and also through our meetings. But really, I haven't been on a platform that is this much keen on my growth. KK is here with us each and every evening to make sure that we become successful. And believe me, if we implement each and everything that we learn from these training sessions, we would be very, very successful with Rain BNB, which is why we are here. Well, there is a saying that says the spirit is willing, but it seems the flesh is way too weak at this point, and we are already in the month of July, okay? And we are still on a very, very slow mode, my leaders. Whether you're in my team, you're not in my team, it matters not. It should be success for all of us that are, especially the English community. Let's rise to the occasion. Tomorrow we have a Super Sunday. I stand to be corrected, KK. As the English community, we should be queuing to testify about Rain BNB every Sunday. It can't be the same speakers each and every Sunday. There is so much that you can say in that Super Sunday because your guests should be there to see the growth of the business. And it will be you right there on the platform, trying by all means to get them on board, showing them the value of Rain BNB. So it's a great opportunity that we're being given on Sundays. And if one of the leaders communicate with you, kindly avail yourselves for the Super Sunday. Thank you so much, KK. And thanks to all. Have a beautiful day or evening.
Yeah, thank you, Winnie. In fact, I was just about to speak about tomorrow's Super Sunday testimonial session, and thanks to you that you highlighted this part. And in fact, I urge and suggest everyone who is present here to keep coming as a guest speaker. It's an honor for you. It's an acknowledgement for you. It is the way you can get yourself acquainted with the international community working across the world, all the top leaders and the different active people who think that this kind of event can really excel and accelerate their growth and business. They all are coming sharing from the bottom of their hearts, talking about their testimonials and their experiences, not only in Rain BNB, but how did they manage to reach to Rain BNB, what really challenges they faced, what is their growth, income, and what they expect from Rain BNB. So it's really going to be a mind-blowing experience. So I would suggest everyone, it is going to be 2:30 p.m. GMT UDC time, 4:30 p.m. South Africa time. The link is different for that. I will share with the link. You will find the link on the Telegram official as well as the WhatsApp official channel, and with your leaders also to join. And personally, if you would like to testify yourself and share with your testimonial, do get in touch with your seniors to give your names and a little bit about your backgrounds, or you can DM me personally as well for that. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, let's hear from Bose. Yes, unmute. You have raised hand.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much, KK, for all you have been doing. Now, I know that it's unfortunate that I got to know about this Zoom meeting quite very late after I have registered.
Okay.
When we joined, it was like the case of the blind leading the blind. So there were too many errors. But this is an immutable project and it can be changed. So if you have, I have my first two people I registered. One is okay, the other one not okay. But I
Okay.
keep registering people. I just wish that two of the best would be chosen out of the people I have registered, but it is not so, since they keep dropping. So there's very little I can do about that registration because it's too late. It's in fact, before I knew that it doesn't have to be a beginner, it took about 6 weeks. When I first registered, I didn't even do anything for 6 weeks, because I didn't get it. I
Mm-hmm.
was even told that iPhone couldn't be used then, and that was the only thing I had. I had to buy an Android. So starting was a bit challenging. Thank God I now met you, and that's why we were asking, and I was wondering about a second registration since I now know better. I
Okay.
don't, I don't want to make this the kind of mistake I made at the beginning with the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay?
Okay. See, actually, I'll tell you, it happens. It happens initially when you are not being having the complete idea, knowledge about the business.
Mhm.
Sometimes it does happen, and people are initially beginning. In the beginning, they are confused. You have done your direct referrals. You have done your two direct referrals. You said
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have.
one
I
is
have.
working. You are saying one is working, the other one is not working.
Yes.
Okay, no problem, no problem. You have met your two direct reference criteria, but if the other one is not working and one is working, definitely you are going to earn from the one line. This is the beauty of this platform. But in this case, if your other guy is not working, in fact, I would like to suggest everyone present here that, you know, introducing two direct referral is the bare minimum criteria the platform demands us from us. But if you really want to excel in Airbnb, if you really want to earn much higher, bigger, faster profits, definitely you should be focusing on introducing more and more people because the more and
Oh,
more people are going to come into the business through your
yes,
introduction.
I have. Please, sorry to cut you short. I have. At least I have registered about 6 direct
Yeah,
people now, as at today,
yeah, yeah.
and
Okay.
three people
Mhm.
in my community. But even though I registered since March, for 6 weeks I didn't do anything.
Okay.
I ignored it because I didn't understand what they were saying.
Mhm.
But I have about 6 direct reference right now.
Are
I
those
don't
six directs working? Are those your six directs working?
maybe another two.
Oh, so you please get in touch with them. This is what I today highlighted, that you must work with your directs first. You need to educate your direct referrals, the power and potential this business has for them, firstly. So you need to invite them for meetings, training, whatever the knowledge you have, you must impart on them so that
I did.
they become familiar with this business and they are going to put their best into this
Okay.
business. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Uh,
Which country you're from, basically?
Nigeria.
Nigeria. Okay, perfectly fine. Okay, great. Okay, yeah, Vinny has raised hand again. Yes, Vinny, you want to add something?
Yes, I wanted to add just for Sister Bossy that she was saying her one leg is working, her other leg is not working, but she has more than two directs.
Yeah.
So she would not have to worry if the one of the first two are not working because all her 6 directs, the impact on that account. All she can do is just to continue adding more directs and working with the directs that are working, but also checking, of course, why. But she shouldn't worry as if maybe it's a binary whereby this leg can't be weaker than the other leg. She still earns. And she must just make sure that her directs are influencer rank or higher because then she may miss out on the recurring bonus if the
Yeah.
directs are all on beginner.
No,
Okay.
some are on
Yes.
Pioneer. There's Ambassador, Ambassador Pioneer. I'm
Oh,
already.
okay.
Mm.
Okay, great. Okay. Yes, Pastor Philip, unmute yourself. Yes, Philip.
Thank you so much. Mine is not a question, but a contribution to the meeting. You know, always, till this world ends, nobody will ever listen to Mr. KK and be the same. It is not possible. So I just want to thank our coach. Mr. KK is my advantage. Mr. KK is our advantage. So there is a mistake I have made just for the beginning, not having met you like this, our fellow from Nigeria just said. I have that hunger to do so. I have started with multiple accounts, just putting two in each and every account, like almost 10 accounts. But by the time I met you, I found out that I have scattered my attention. So right now, I just want to come back. It's an advice I'm asking. It is good to focus because 3 or 4 accounts are started doing very well. So I don't have more than 2 direct on each one account. Two. Is it good that now I should focus on one account and putting more direct, or that is the question, sir? Thank you so much. And thank you also for Miss Queen B for all you are giving us in training sessions. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. It's not wise to work on multiple accounts in the beginning. As you said that you have created your own different multiple accounts and have put in two direct referrals on different. I would suggest you take your first account as your main account, try upgrading to the as higher ranks as you can in due process, and keep referring people from there. What you will get in return, top account will on which you are going to, through which you are going to put your direct referrals, will give you referral bonus, recurring level bonus, because there is no level filling, in that, because that's your own tree. Yes, in binary tree structure, all the two accounts you have put in under your own accounts, definitely. I don't know how many of those accounts you have basically, but definitely they would have filled some of your levels, but no worries. Those accounts are also yours only. So whatever the introduction of your new team members through you, through your team, other direct, indirect referrals would come. They will fall in binary tree under you only at various levels. And those people, when they will be upgrading in future for higher ranks, let's say influencer onwards, still creator, will definitely going to pay you. Maybe after that, maybe a month later or so, if you start earning well, you can think of upgrading your second account. You have already done 2 directs, so don't put any directs under that account. Just try to upgrade so that you start earning benefits on your second account as well. If you start earning money, that's the best strategy you can take, to apply, and this will give you more income and this will support your team also. Why we suggest only to start with one account? Because if you are starting with one account, all your other directs are going to be spilled under your direct referrals. But definitely they will see people coming under them. So they will be inspired and motivated. They will get some support and help. And later on, you can introduce your another account through your main accounts, and you can start working under that account as well. So creating different accounts at a later stage is a good idea and scope to earn more and more in this business, rather than right from the beginning you create multiple accounts. In that way you become, or anybody can become, more selfish here and not doing justice for themselves, not for their team members. That's the actual idea. I hope you understand. and we'll do the needful accordingly. Yes, Pastor Philip. Yes, Philip? Philip, are you here? I think
Yes, very, very right, as you said. Thank you.
okay. So yes, guys, it's time to say goodbye, signing off time from my side. Tomorrow, again, reminding you 2:30 p.m. your time, Pastor, your time, Ivory Coast time, and of course, GMT UTC time. We have Super Sunday testimonial session. I would like people to come voluntarily. Please DM me, select your team, at least one person from every country who are present here. I want people to participate. Check your time, do talk. Don't feel that you have not done very well here, you have not earned very well here, you don't have big team, you don't have higher ranks. No matter whichever rank you are at, how long before you joined, what is your total income, it doesn't going to matter. At least you will start taking small activities and actions towards this. It will give you, and you will gain a lot of confidence because of this, and you will start performing very well in future as well. So do take part in testimonial sessions, invite your team members also, and if you really want to participate as a speaker, get in touch with me, DM me, or get in touch with your people who can reach out and give your names to me. Thank you so much for joining. See you tomorrow, of course, in the Sunday testimonial session, and of course, later on, the business presentation as well, schedule at the same time. Thank you so much. Take care. Good day and good night.